make pictures. This is the background. I know. I know. Wait, sorry, I got something to show you. Everyone, don't this is very serious. I can see it. It's a cement truck.
And there's an audio system of
it caught something. It caught something. It's a car.
I think you cannot see it because
I cannot really see it. It's DeLorean. It's caught the time machine.
Because of the background. Because of the background, that's why they can't see it very well.
I know.
Yep.
I know that. Because that yes. Hey, I have pink with
I emailed you.
Your favorite thing, sure. I have pink with my brother.
No, that's why I say no need. Later we can do.
A T-Rex. Circuit dinosaur. It's a dinosaur. Wait, I know what that is. That's dinosaur from Two Rusty Rabbit. No, I don't know.
Okay, be respectful to Auntie Jo, no? It's her class, you know.
Yeah, I will start class about 35, so y'all can chat for a while.
你听得到我在讲什么啊？
I have pink.
我耳朵很 OK。
Beyond, I just cannot believe it in your eye and Zoom. I can't believe it. My eye is also going to close now. I can't even believe it, Leon.
Okay, that's very interesting. I give you time to talk for 5 minutes, okay? Then we will start. Because we're waiting for the time to come in.
Yes. And also, Leon, I make something that is cool. I may take people to make it. It's called the DeLorean. It's a Lego DeLorean. And it's a DeLorean. See, I like it. But I also let me show you two things I made. Two Lego builds I made. Yeah. I just built these Lego builds. And it is. Yes, I saw Lego of something. I also make Lego.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, son.
Hi,
Hi,
Alison.
Howard.
Hi. Hi, Howard. And then is the adventure mobile. I also have this. It's an army vehicle. Yeah. And mine has 3 blasters, which are drills too. What? So this thing, the crash cart, is called to fight off like enemies, like zombies, like you go adventure, then some places are scary things, then you have to fight them off. So this is the whoa.
Whoa, Ison, there's like a triple deck bus.
That's a big Harry Potter, the bus.
Is it a Harry Potter bus?
Yes.
Wow.
What?
Auntie Wei Xuan, I want one, please.
But one is
Auntie Wei Xuan.
from the Lego shop is $74.90.
Okay, Auntie Wei Xuan, I want one.
Beyond, so ice cream vehicle. Beyond. Look at the inside here.
Wow.
Where's Harry? I saw Harry. He was on the top. In front. He's on the top.
He's on the top.
I have a lot more cars cut in front of my Harry Potter castle.
Wow. Can we see that someday, Ison?
Someday I'll buy that. Someday.
Someday.
I'm going to someday buy that. Someday. Yon, check this out. This shooting this shooting thing, this shooting Lego thing is. Wait, I have that Lego thing too. I have that Lego thing too.
Who's that? Who's that?
Everybody have it.
It's shooting. I have the same thing. I used it for that adventure mobile. I have the same yellow part. It's stuck on the adventure mobile. That's the only problem.
You can look, okay? Go get your biscuit.
And also, I have the same thing. Yes, I know you have the same thing. I know. I know each person has the same thing.
Can we meet them again?
Dad, you're not open. Oh.
Open the box. I'm trying to see.
No, so I can put the hand on the
Oh, look at it, Daddy. Look at Ison. Whoa, Ison. The Harry Potter house.
And it also
Everybody's
can
attention.
be used as a tank at
Great.
overdrive mode. I can't believe it. You have the whole set. See, look at mine. I have more than this. I connected together, but I only took one part of this. I have a Harry Potter one
Your
coming.
guys have 1 minute before I turn down the volume, yeah?
I have a Harry Potter one coming in 21 days. Now it's 0 days. Oh. See? What I did not do what you said, and I was just deactivating. I did not do what you said, but
I need some photos for you. Figure out what you're doing. Raise your hand and say, what do I need? You say, excuse me, Ms. Boo. I'll sure.
I also, you know,
What do I
I
need?
also
Have my box.
have a caravan. A Lego caravan. You know, I have this race car.
Okay, everybody, I'm going to silence everyone. We're going to start, okay?
You said 5 minutes.
Colin on. You're not included right now. Okay, so let's do the set first. There. So you have a frame. Then you can use acrylic markers, paint, anything to color it. Take it out. And you see these two holes at the side. Get something to push it out. There. It's actually 2 holes. Let's try not to break the frame, okay? So now these 2 holes are for you to tie your string or your pipe cleaner or anything that helps you hang up on the frame. And if you think you're gonna make a mess, you put newspaper underneath. If you are not gonna make a mess, then anything. I'm gonna use a newspaper. Okay, so you color them whatever color you want. I'm using acrylic paint. And then for the L, you can see L is not full, so you can draw your own line to match the L on the other side. So if this is the tail, you try drawing it to match the other side. And draw my O. So my O is matching into the next word. So that's why I did my O. But you can do anything you want. I have a bad marker because the ink is running out. So I'm going to mix them up. Maya is a horrible marker. It's just not coming out. So I'm going to mix them with something else. With that. And if you want to stick on something glittery, you can add glitter glue. You can add use glue gun, add any stones on it or any buttons on it. You can color the side of the frames. You can draw patterns on it. Same, up to your own preference. Be creative. Okay, so I did something very simple. I just drew lines on it. You can color the whole thing. You can change it later on. It's up to you. Okay, someone's coming in. Okay, that's good, Aisen. Okay, are we done? Not yet, don't worry. If you are done, you are done. Let me know. Put a thumbs up and I'll know you're all done. Colin, can bring my glue gun, please? I need my glue gun. It's on the floor over there on the left. Yeah, on the left here, I just said. Just right beside you, very close by, 1 meter away. 1 meter away behind you. There you go. I'm waiting for the rest to be done, so I'm just adding more stuff on it. Now. Those who are done can get your pictures ready. 3 pictures. One is either people who had died in your life that you love a lot, or they are staying not in Singapore. They're staying far away. Second picture is a family. third picture is yourself. Or anything you want, okay?
This level. Just this level.
Yes. Einstein, you are always the fastest. Okay.
Can we paint? Can we paint now?
You can paint it, but make sure the paint is not too thick so it will dry faster, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, because we're going to add pictures in there. I'm waiting for my glue gun to warm up. Okay. Okay, sticky enough. Okay. There you go. So my stars wasn't looking very good. So I took some little decoration stuff and I stick them on with glue gun. That's all. And the rest we can change as the time goes by. You can repaint it if you don't like it next time round, or you feel like you want it another way. Once you are ready, you take your pictures, they are ready. Can be any kind of pictures. I print it off my computer. I measure them so they can fit.
Can you tell us your measurements so that we also know how to print?
Okay, measurements is the picture itself should be about 6 by 4.5 for the smallest one on top here. Okay, I'm going to write it down.
6 cm.
6 cm by 4.5 cm.
6 cm by 4.5 cm. But you do not cut the exact size because you have to figure out the back part, know how big it is. Just maybe just a tiny bit bigger only. Just maybe like 0.1 cm or 2 cm longer, because there's only a tiny bit of space around it. Okay, the second one is about 7.5 by 4.8.
Thank you, Auntie Joan, for helping us learn about area and measurement.
So the square itself on top is actually, okay, if I measure the square in between, is only about 6.3. So about 6 by about 4 will do. So the top 6 by 4 will do. Just a little bit extra, just in case needed. The one in the bottom, on the left is about okay, 5 cm by about 7. Okay. You don't have the cuts yet. I'm gonna show you. I printed 2 sets so I can show you how it goes, okay? So if I follow exactly as the picture says, 6 by 4. So about 6 by 4, I need to cut it shorter by a tiny bit. I can show you what happens when you follow exact. So if I cut exactly about 6 by 4, see, it fits in just nicely this way. But this is not the way you put it in, right? Because you can slot it by the back. So actually, if I put it to the side, you can see that there is extra space. I can move in there. See that? And if you cut it bigger by a bit, maybe about 0.5 altogether, everything, then it will not fall off when you put it inside. So I'm going to help you by figuring how much it is before, so it's correct size. Okay, so for all the pictures you have, you add about 0.5 cm in total. So about 2.5 on each side. So if my picture is this way, I will have to measure 4.5 at least. So I measure about 4.5 this way, and I decide which is the middle I want. So if the middle is this way, I have to cut a bit higher, and about 6.5. So 6.5, about this much more. If you cut a bit more, it doesn't matter because you can still easily fold them up. Because this is very thin paper, so you can fold it easily. Does anybody know how to calculate the area space of a rectangle?
No.
No? So if I want to calculate the area space of this inside of this rectangle, I know it was 6 by 4, right? So what you do is you do multiplication. You do 6 times 4. And then you will get 24. So it's either 6 sets of 4s or 4 sets of 6.
What was the measurement again?
For the top is about 6. The inside frame is 6 by 4 here. But you want to cut at least about 0.5 more in total so that you can slot it in without it falling off, because there is a frame inside there. And if you want to keep your photos even cleaner, if you have things like transparency, a transparent piece of plastic, you can put it on top of it as well. And it'll become a little shield for you, for your pictures, so the dust will not get to it. Okay, so if I cut it out bigger than earlier, you see, if I put it together, it's bigger, correct? I'm gonna slot it in from the back. And see, it will still go in and it will not fall out. The other piece, if I put it in, because it's exact, it will actually fall out. Okay? So this doesn't fall out. So if you want to protect it with plastic film, you can use the transparency, or even a plastic sheet like the ones you have, the plastic bag cut of it. You can actually cut some and put it into your piece as well. But choose the one that are thicker, but a little bit. So the next one is about, let's see, I'll round it off, so it's 7.5, that's 8 by about 5 plus a little. I'm gonna use this one here and about 7.5, about 8. So we all have to remember that the inside area and inside the frame area is a bit different. I'm going to slot this down the second one. Oh, so on the side, yeah. Slide in from the side for this one. There you go. For this one, on the side is too much, so I'm going to make it lesser. There you go. That's my second picture. We took a silly picture yesterday just for fun. So this is actually my sister over there. She just had a new baby. Her name is called Luna. And that's Noel Collins' niece, my sister's daughter, and her name is Kira. They live in America. So,
Collins' cousin.
Yes, sorry. My husband said niece. Yeah, so they live in America, they're not in Singapore. I don't remember anybody who had passed away that I love, because no, we wasn't that close. My parents are not close to them either. But I know that I love my sister and her daughter. and the children. So I put a picture up here because they are far away. They're not close to us at all, but we love them as much. And that's my family. And what we want to do is I want to remember how fun and cheeky we can be, because that makes family more fun, right? And then last one, because this frame is for Colin, so last one is Colin's picture. He had chosen one for himself, the one that he was using the straws to build things. Five by 7. Someone's coming in. Okay, my last picture, I slide it from the top and drop it in. Okay. It was a little short, 7. I'm gonna double check again. Oh yeah, because I forgot to cut to 7.5. See, that was my own fault, but it's okay. I have one more picture. Who wanted to talk to us and turn on the speaker? Okay, that's the last one. That's Colin being silly and staying in his own little rocket. And if you are done, if you have ribbon, you can get ribbon to tie onto the frame, or if not, from your sewing machine set, you have this yellow thread, you can use that too. So to look nicer, you can just use ribbons at home. You can also use pipe cleaner, the metal ones, to create little shapes of it. Or you can just fix a hanger at the back and then hang it on your wall. There are many ways of doing this. There. So I just hang it up with the yellow thread. And we're going to clean up and move on to the next one. The next project is the weaving machine. And if you want to color, you can color it now since you have your markers. If you don't want to color, it's okay too. It's up to you. Colleen, can you help? Dean, please. Here. You're playing extra games, so can you please help? Just hold them. There's things in there. Okay, so I'm going to take this out. So you can choose to color them or not. It's up to you. I'm not coloring because I have numbers on them to show you which pieces are which.
At least on the books, I only have one subject left.
And one more. I need to switch them
That
first.
was later.
Yes, I need to switch them first. So you should have, inside the pack, you should have some nuts in there, plus the plastic one, stoppers. It's actually stoppers. And then you have axles, 2, 4, 6 of them. Instruction sheet. You have threads. And you have this whole thing here. Okay, so shall we start? Or some of you would like to color. If you like to color, please let me know. Then we will wait for you. If not, we will start right now. Okay, we'll start. So the first step we are going to, okay, let me remove this first because I took them out before, so it's loose. I have to put them back in the frame. Okay, the first one, I'm going to take out this piece here, the big piece, 2 big pieces. Einstein is done again. Okay, 2 big pieces here. And this small piece underneath with a lot of holes. So it's this piece and 2 of these pieces.
Which one?
These 2 big ones and the small one underneath with lots of holes.
This?
Yep, that too. Yes, there's 3. I like the colors. They're very nice and bright, vibrant colors.
Do I take out this one?
Tear out which one?
This?
Okay, yes, take it out. It belongs to another step later on, so you can put back somewhere around the side and keep it.
What was that?
Is this 3 pieces here? Okay, 1, 2, 3. In this project, I'm going to use a little of glue to stabilize some parts of it. And when you use the glue, just like normal projects, make sure that you don't put too much, just a little bit so it dries faster, okay? That's my glue. So this work is very easy. You just make them stand up this way, okay? Yeah, see? So the one with the long part of it here is facing the same way. And this piece goes to the back of it under. It makes it stand up at a 90 degrees.
And this?
Yes, that's right. Okay. So from here, take an axle and a stopper.
What?
Take an axle, put a stopper at the side here.
Are they all the same size?
Yes, they're all the same length. So you put it in, you slot it through the top here, where the base was at, you put it with a lot of holes.
I'm going Prodigy.
and you put it through and lock it up.
Let's stop it there.
Yes, correct. Go here lah.
If you are not going to take out this structure later at all, you can put a glue in between the joints over there so that it will not come off easily. So what you can do is, you can put a glue in between this little space, this U shape here. So it will actually catch on in between the other piece.
Now you just put it together.
No, I mean like
No.
later we have to put glue.
Not all pieces are we are going to put glue because some pieces today are going to be live pieces. They need to move.
Is my pot supposed to be able to slide side by side?
The axle on top,
Yeah.
it's just about the same as the one and bottom. It's supposed to stay in place.
So you cannot slide side by side, right?
Shouldn't slide too much at all. You can tighten it later after the steps later. We're going to place something in the middle later. Yeah. So when you're done with this, we'll put it aside first, and we're going to take out these two pieces here. Over here, and these four pieces up here. We see 4 pieces there. So these are the 6 pieces we are going to use right now. And I'm going to mute everyone. So you can unmute yourself when you need to talk to me.
There are 2 with like the feet and 2 without the feet one, right?
That's right. And the next step, we got to be mindful because these 2 pieces got to be on the same side as the other 2, okay? So it should be opposite each other. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to fix it on top here, on the top part. Same pieces, see? The 2 feet is facing the same direction. Got it? And then we're going to fit this 2 underneath the 2 holes here. So the top piece on the holes in front, the other piece in the bottom hole.
Sorry, we got lost. One more time, please.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna adjust it so it's easier this time around again. So these 2 pieces, okay, so it's actually gonna be up here, see that? So it's gonna be up this way. So it needs to be facing the same direction. So we're gonna put it down this way. This 2 is here, right? We'll put the first piece this way. See that? So this piece is on top. We put it in the hole on the top part of it, on the top row here. Okay, got it?
Hang on, one more time, please.
Okay, so this is top. This is the first piece here. The one with the legs over here. I'm going to place it in the top hole. See, this is the top half. I put it on the top one. The hole over here is for one only, and same as the other side. So it's hanging down there. See that? It's like little leg right now. The little leg this way. Okay. The next step, okay, let's make it a little bit easier. I think just take the other 2 and slot it into the other hole too. 1 on each side.
Still facing the same direction, right?
Yes, correct. They should all be facing the same direction. So now the 4 holes are actually being used, right? And there are 4 empty holes down here. So what you do is you take this piece here. Okay, you need to measure, okay, make sure they are the same side. See, if I put it in differently, okay, let me just show you. Okay, I'm going to take it out for a while first and show you the 2 pieces. See, if I put them together this way, it's blocking each other, but the holes is Also blocked, right? Yeah, now you can see all the empty holes down there because it's slot in between, but the space is not like this. If I rotate around, it will be like this. It's the same side. Now we don't want the same side, okay? We want to make sure they are in the opposite direction. See? So this is a slot here, that is a hole. That is a hole, that is a slot to match it later on. Got it now? It doesn't matter which one is on top as long as they are opposite.
Is it the one that the pole cannot go through the two holes? The same one, then that one is correct.
They should be opposite. So that if you see the slots, they should not match together.
Like this?
No. The slot should go to the hole. Yep.
Can you tell us if
Sorry.
is that correct?
Let me take a look. I want to see the back. Yes. Yep. Now, see, so if you put down on the table, it's actually a double layer. It's 2 stories, all facing the same way, legs facing one direction.
In other words, Auntie Joan,
Yes.
the first hole on the very first line should be on one side, on the top, and the other side, I mean, one left and one right, basically,
Yes,
right?
correct. It should be opposite side.
Okay.
Auntie Jo, is this correct?
Is it like that?
Yes, the side that is correct. I cannot see the middle, so I cannot tell you, Aisen. The middle part, is it opposite? Yes, correct.
Auntie Joan, ours?
Yours, can I see the bottom? Okay, yours is facing the correct side. Yes, correct. Wait, correct, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Auntie Joan,
yes. Who's talking to me?
not correct.
Okay, let me take a look. That's facing back,
Wait,
correct. And the inside, can I
Take
see
the
the
drain.
Okay, just leave it, okay? So that it doesn't drop off.
Correct.
The next one.
Wait first, don't next one. Take a break first so that you
If
don't
you want to be
feel...
quicker, if you can solve it yourself, you can also use the
Hang on.
instructions here. Okay, I'm going to put this aside for a tiny while. And now I'm going to prepare 2 more axles. So we're going to put stopper on one side first, so it's easier for us to push it in. So I prepared 2 axles already. I'm going to hold this. Make sure it doesn't fall off. And then we are going to slot it in the middle with the 4 legs facing up. All right. So I'm going to put an axle on the second hole on the bottom there, and I'm going to fit it into the second hole in the bottom layer as well when I slot it in. I slot it in.
What should do?
I'm matching the dot circle in the middle. Okay. So when it comes out from the other side, you lock it in with the stopper and lock it. So do the same to the hole on top. Fix it with an axle through to the other side, out to the other side, and then lock it out again. Got it? This one, we don't glue it because we need it mobile, see? Because it can move up and down later. Okay? So from here, inside, take out this piece. I will lock
Auntie,
it.
don't
Yes.
hang on. My mom is doing the
Okay.
piece. The piece you did. Stop. You're rushing us.
Okay. You just let me know and I'll slow down, okay? Because I cannot see your structure. I can see some, but I cannot see everybody's. And I just said prepare. I haven't said we are using it now. Right?
Overreacted.
He's just excited. And it's okay. Yeah, because these two pieces here, if you don't fit it properly, it's not very easy also for some people.
Auntie Jolanta, how do we stick it in again?
Sorry? Who's talking to me? Wait. Okay, yeah. Okay, so those who are ready, okay, this piece goes on top. Okay? You see the 4 little legs here? You just fix it on top. This way.
The cross face behind, right?
Yes, that's right. If the structure is facing you this way, then it's facing in the back. And for this particular piece, yes,
Is it like that?
it has to be in the structure. The axle got to be fixed inside this main frame here. So you put the main frame here, the 4 legs is on top, and then the holes are
Can you slow down?
Yes, I'm slowing down. Colin, keep quiet.
The main frame is in front of
Colin, you're not joining us. Don't distract them too. Okay, so you can see the frame here. There are 2 holes here. And your structure you built just now has 2 holes also. And the one on top with the 4 legs should be the following the hole on top. And the one at the bottom following the bottom.
And then shut up.
So if you look properly, you can see the little cradle is here, the curve is here. The curve is this way on the side, on top, and one on the bottom part.
It's very hard to press it down.
I know, right? Press it down. If it's too big, the hole is too small, what you can do, what you can do is use a pen knife or something to make the hole bigger. Okay? Or you can flip the card around and then see if it still fits.
I hate working with wood.
You don't like working in wood? Actually, once you're on a higher level, you will always bring along a pen knife or fowler to file things down or out.
The holes do not match. It's very difficult to put the metal rod in.
The metal rod should be all right.
Yeah, because once you put the bottom rod, the top rod is difficult to put in.
It was okay from my side. Let's try. Okay, you try layer by layer then. Just make sure that the 4 are fixed together before you slot in.
Yeah.
You can hold on to the 2 sides of the frame to hang on to the cape also. Then if you are done already, for the ones who are ready is to add glue to the, if you don't want to you can add glue to the side of the
one. I got one. Just stand here now. I'm good. The corner
Okay. Okay, so those who are ready, you can actually put glue inside the 4 holes there. Just to help stabilize it. Remember, if you need to talk to me, you can always unmute yourself. And then finish talking, you can mute yourself again. Okay. Are we done with this step for the cover on top yet?
Oh,
Okay, I hear you now. Yes, don't worry about that.
just
Okay,
wait for
so I clean the
patience.
top up. Those who are ready can get ready the next 2 pieces. I can show you the 2 pieces here. Is this small piece here? And this,
Wait for me.
yeah, I will wait for you, don't worry. This is for the ones who are actually faster and getting bored. The ones who are getting bored can color your pieces too. Okay, I'm gonna face that long side up.
This.
Yes, correct. These 2 pieces goes
This.
90 degrees and slot it in on the long side.
This too.
Yes, correct. So if you slot it in, it becomes a stand. There you go. And this stand goes on the top of the structure here. Flat side facing front and back. This one you can use glue too if you want. And those who are quick can just color your pieces while we wait for other people.
No, I no need glue. My pieces so stiff.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because some people's pieces will be actually very strong and stiff. Some will be quite loose. So if yours is loose, if you like to, you can just glue it down.
I was going to say glue it.
Because I'm afraid that after using for some time, it will get loose. So I'm just stabilizing all the pieces that can be stabilized.
So that's what it is.
So you can see, this is like a lever, right? You can make it move up, forward and backwards. Yep, that's right. So I'm going to put this away for a while because we're going to work with this piece here and the 2 longest piece here, the ones left. These 3 pieces are the ones that we're going to work next. So you just need to fix in. And some of yours is loose as well, so you can put the glue in the holes to stabilize it as well. While I wait for everyone also, I'm going to glue the parts I can glue.
Is it like that, Miss Rizzo?
Yes, that's right.
I'm really fast.
This time you're fast, right? That's a good news. Yeah, there's always someone who is fast and who is slow, because if not, then we all be robots. Okay, I'm going to give it a little time to stiffen up as well. As my side is quite loose, and this set should be stable. I'm gonna just use a rubber band and tie it first together first for mine, so I can continue easily while it dries. Okay, I'm gonna bring back this set now. So this set here is going to go in the middle. You see this hole down here? It's going to be fixed in there. So I need another axle as well. So I fix one more axle. I put this in the middle to the hole in the bottom. And I use the axle to, same thing, push it through. And lock on the other side.
Again? Oh.
Yeah, so this is movable. See that? There's an axle holding on to it.
Can you show me how you did that part?
Which one? This one here?
Yes.
After fixing it, you mean fixing onto the machine or fixing it itself?
Fixing it itself.
Itself. So you have one of this frame here, right? And you have 2 pieces of this long pieces, which is actually from here. So these 2 long pieces here, I took out with this piece here. You fold the holes and you fix them on together first. Yep, that's right, Eisen. And once you are done, you fit it through the middle because it's smaller in size. Take an axle, run through the holes from the bottom of the frame to the structure you've just created to the other side.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Basically, like how you secure the other post lah.
That's right. Absolutely. So next one we're going to use is this piece with lots of holes and the 2 gears.
Huh?
This and this too.
Oh, these.
Yes, the one that was inside the frame earlier.
Oh.
So this is the next 3 pieces.
On these.
Okay. For the gears, you realize the holes are different in size, okay? One is bigger, one is smaller. I'm gonna use the one which is bigger first. And I'm gonna place it into the frame. You see this piece here? There's a long side and a short side too. Long side, long hole here, fix it in and push it in there. And this piece, you can put glue if you want. It's going to stay there.
Miss Rizal, which one is the correct one?
What?
Is it this one?
The longer one.
This one?
Yes, that one. That go in first. Yeah, they should go in first. See, if you get the correct one, it will go all the way in. And this piece, when you are done, is going to go into the frame as well. On the frame, you can see there's a bigger hole in the middle here. You are going to put it in here. And the gear side onto the right side of the frame. Pull a little bit, slot it in. And the other end is where you fix it in as well. There you go. Don't stick the gears to the frame because you need to move the frame, okay? See, it's movable. It should be able to rotate.
But glue's not dry.
Yeah, that's why I put very little only. Anyway, the frame is going to help you hold at the same time. Just make sure you test the turn the gears once in a while so it doesn't get stuck later.
Do the gears need to be on the same direction?
Yes, keep it on the same direction.
Can you show us the smaller gear is outside and the bigger gear is inside, is it?
Correct. The gear with the smaller hole is on the outside. The one in the bigger hole is inside. And I better double check and make sure the same direction too or not. Let me take a closer look. Okay, I might be right, I might be wrong. I'm checking. Okay, I'm wrong for this one. It needs to be opposite direction. So we're done on the outside, we'll flip it the other way around. According to the picture. Okay, I'm trying to follow the picture and the picture is very confusing.
So the smaller hole one is on the outside and the bigger hole is in the inside.
Not there. The smaller ones here. The big hole.
Okay, hang on, okay?
Okay.
So the inside one is facing, the teeth is facing upwards. See, the hook is facing upwards.
Dijon, is this correct?
I can see the middle, I cannot see the side. I cannot see the teeth. And so you got to rotate a slight bit so I can see the side of the inside. Can you see the inside of the wheel? The other side, the inside of the structure, not the outside of the structure. Yep. Okay, it's going upwards. Okay, that's good. That's correct. So the other one should be facing the opposite side. Now face the other side. Are they on the opposite direction? If they are, then you're corrected because your inside one piece is correct now. Okay, so my inside one is facing, you see, the teeth is facing backwards. My outside one is facing out. So it's facing in and facing out.
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
The inside cannot facing inside, is it?
The inside pieces, yeah, it rolls inwards.
Oh,
The
okay.
teeth is facing inwards.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. I know the picture is not very clear either. The next step, you can take the other piece of the base part. It's just basically for the frame to be more secure, this piece, and you can fit it underneath. So that's the width of the structure. And once you're done with the wheel part and the base part, you should only be left with these two pieces.
And 2 holes.
And 2 holes.
Holes.
Oh, the useless holes, yeah? The one for the gears earlier, right?
Hole.
What?
Holes.
Oh, you mean the one on top here? Yeah, we will need that later. That's where we are going to come. Okay, so you see this piece here has a hole on top. We're going to fix, okay, first let's fix the other 2 axles too.
But my glue's not dry yet.
Okay, don't worry. Then while you build, you just let it dry at the same time. How about that? Just make sure when you just turn in between, you're building other stuff so that it will not get stuck to the wood or on the frame of the wood. So this piece here, we are going to be facing downwards here. And it's going to face inwards. I'm going to slot in my axle.
For me, I'm not done yet.
Okay, sure. That is all right. And the reason why we're doing this together is because even with their, yeah, okay, that's good, you're done. Because even with their instructions, sometimes it's very confusing, right? Yeah. 2 holes left. The lower hole, put the axle in there. Through the hole. Attach this piece facing inwards through the other hole. And then lock it.
It's this piece, right?
Yes, correct.
Behind the,
Okay, see, so?
yeah, it's in front.
Yeah.
Outside, not inside.
It's inside, and what we're going to do also is, when we slot it in halfway, let's put a stopper inside first.
Huh?
Put a stopper inside, then followed by that piece here. You see that? I can understand. Their instructions is very confusing sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're gonna put it through. So there's 1 stopper outside so it doesn't slide outwards. The stopper here is to make sure it doesn't slide outwards. It needs to be in line with the gear underneath. Let me lock it up. Yeah, see now it doesn't move anywhere except up and down. Correct?
But not the bottom part can't turn. You can only turn one direction.
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly what it needs to do. It should only turn one direction.
But if you lift it up, you can turn 2 directions.
So next one, just slot it through and lock it up. That's the easy one.
Not at the back.
Yes, correct. So now the structure is done. We are going to do the rest. Okay, I'm going to check if my glue is dry. Okay, my glue is
I'm
dry.
not done yet.
Okay, don't worry, we'll wait for you. Thank you for letting us know.
And what does this do?
What does what do? I will teach you in a while. We'll need it. And you realize you need it too. And where's mine? I left it on the table. Oh yeah, I found it. Yeah.
Do I take out the string?
And we release it and then spread it out nicely. So you will not get entangled later. Let's put across the table so you know that, no, it doesn't get entangled.
It's like,
I'm going to do the easiest part of the string first. So one string and this piece here. Got it?
what?
You see this piece here? Insert a string into the hole at the back of the piece. Then,
I'm not done yet.
okay, don't worry, we'll wait for you. Which part are you done till? Are you going to tell us which part you are not done with?
Nope.
So those who are done, just slot into the hole at the bottom and tie 2 knots.
Tie.
Yeah, do you know how to tie knots? Okay, tying knots is easy. What you do is you make sure it crosses each other.
What knot? Did not.
Just did not. So tie a normal knot twice. Yeah, so you make sure there's a cross, roll it in and out, and then you pull.
Before you know how to make a knot.
Yeah. We all think everybody can do knots. That's not true. You have to learn when you're younger. Then same to the other ones. Once it's a cross, you create another cross loop again. Then cross, roll it over.
I'm not done yet.
Yes, I know. Don't worry. Yeah, these are for the ones who are done. I'll go through with it when you need to, okay? Don't worry about that. Then roll and then pull again. Okay? Those who don't know can ask. And when you're done with this, just easily wrap it around. Just roll it all the way.
Auntie Jong,
Yes.
how do you do that?
Which one? So you tie a dead knot at the back, tie twice, right? And then just roll it up. Just collect the string by rolling it up.
Does it matter which direction it's rolled on?
No, it doesn't matter. Okay, and for now, this is done. So we wait for Emily. Where's Emily? Okay. Okay, Emily's missing, so I cannot see whether she's done or not anymore.
Like this?
Yep, just leave it there. Then we just leave it aside first. Okay, the most difficult part is the rest of it. Okay, so from here you see all the holes, right? If you realize properly, you realize it matches the gaps and it matches the slots at the back. Okay, so if you think of it logically, you will go, the string will have to connect from here, through the 2 holes here, and then to the back. And down to the bottom.
Wait, what? Yes?
I said, if you look at this logically, no, you will realize that the holes here matches this one's here, matches this one's here, matches to the back over here, and matches down here. So it means that you will need to connect from here all the way through to the bottom here. The string, yes. So I'm going to do the first one.
The most tedious part.
Yeah, that's the tedious part. So you ask me, what am I supposed to do with this metal piece here, right?
John,
Yes.
supposed to be a rubber band somewhere?
No rubber band.
Oh, no, okay.
No need.
Sorry.
So first, you tie a knot to the first one. Okay? This is the tedious part. Yeah. So we tie here. Because this is where the cloth is going to, your patterns is going to end up. So slot it in and tie knots.
They're not.
Better not be really dead knot, because if not, you can't take it out later. Yeah, but if it keeps on slipping off, then I actually suggest 2 knots as usual, but don't tie it way too tight. Enough to stay firm.
June, can you repeat this step?
The last step here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are doing the first step right now for this one is we just tie 2 knots. Don't pull it too tight. As long as it doesn't come off, is good enough.
Okay. So
Okay.
One.
from the front or from the back, doesn't matter. From the
From
bottom.
the front. This rotating piece, because what happens from here later on is going to be, is going to spin and collect the cloth here.
Okay.
Yes. After weaving the cloth,
So from the front to here.
yes, from the front here.
That is a new piece of string that you have tied on that
That's
pole,
right.
right?
Yes, everything will be a new piece from the front. So Mathis was asking me, right? What is the wire for? Now you will learn what is wire for.
To stick it in.
Yeah, the wire is for you to stick in your string so that you can rope it all the way through the other side. Got it? So you see there are two axles here. We have to do axles part. The first one will go on top, second one will go under, on top, under, okay? On this axle here, everything needs to be top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. The one on top will all go on top.
Okay, so this one, so the top axle, the string go on top. Bottom axle, string go bottom.
Yeah, because you are going to create a weave, right? When we weave, we go up and down.
Sorry, the bottom one.
Can you show me how you did the wire to the?
Here,
Yeah,
we just fold the wire.
Okay.
We just half fold the wire.
Go on top smile here. No,
She's not for the wire.
that one is for you to use to put this thread through.
So if you want, you can also just use a bit instead of the whole length so that you can reach the back, see? So what I did, I adjust to the back a bit so that I can reach the back. So I can string it to the first one and the first slot to the first hole at the back.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm finding the hole at the back.
Like this, main nampak tak ni?
Yeah, see? It goes up to the back here.
No, I mean,
So you gotta make sure that you roll it enough so that it doesn't get stuck.
See? This thing is all crooked. Still not difficult.
Okay. I'm gonna roll this whole thing up because it's getting stuck. Another way is to just use a very short tape and roll it up.
See, I cannot even get this into.
This part is the most tedious part. There you go. See? So I pull it up from the back.
Auntie John, can you say what you said just now? I need to hear. We don't know. My mother was doing something. I need. Yeah, she was.
Mother was relaxing.
Okay, don't worry. Look.
Was calling
now-
somebody.
Okay.
Okay,
So
now
you just
we
show
have
us the
a
front
sample
of
here.
how the
Okay?
string travels. That's all.
Okay, now there's a sample here already, okay? So we tie from here, we slot it here. This one on top is always on top. The one beneath, one will be behind, one will be in front. It doesn't matter where you start, but it must be alternate.
Is this anyway?
This is
Yeah, I start behind. You can start in front and it's fine. So you go,
Okay, wait.
yeah,
My
you go,
mother is putting the sewing chair.
she just need to listen first, don't worry, then she'll get the rest. So you have to make sure that it goes to the first one, to the first slot, to the first hole at the back, and
Okay.
out top, to the bottom, and then out.
So this is as go.
Okay. And out from the bottom.
For you.
Thank you. There.
Size.
What if the first hole is not facing us? Can
Sorry.
we go by the other way?
This has to be, this is the beginning part.
Yeah, but but after the comb, okay, the washboard, right? After
Yes.
the washboard,
Yes.
there is no hole on the lever thing.
Here,
Yeah, there's no first hole. Which
It
first
was-
hole? Is it the first slot or the first hole?
it doesn't matter. It's the first hole or slot.
Okay.
If it's a first hole, the next one be a slot. If it's first slot, then the next one be a hole. Because they're
Okay.
remember? And then you roll it out, put it on top of the axle, and then out from the bottom. So, and then this will be the first one. And then we take out the needle, so-called needle. Now we do the second one.
What? Can I see the back?
There. So it goes out, it goes over, and inside and out.
This thing cannot go.
So I'm doing the second one so you can see the difference of inside, over and under. Now, so what happened over here? I just take out and slot it in from there. So I don't release the wrap that I did earlier at all.
But must we do the back hole?
The back hole here, you don't tie it up. It's loose.
No, I mean like must we slot it through?
Yes, you must slot it through. If not, they will get entangled very easily.
I did run and go. How did you get the string through so fast?
You see, I only fold the bottom part of it and roll it up. So I have a very long part in front here. I make sure it's as straight as possible, as I can get it at least. Then what I did was, look, I string it through the second hole now, second gap into the second hole. And then I go to the back and make sure it comes out from the back. See?
Yep.
So I actually string everything through already. You can. This is the beginning of my wire. This is the back of my wire. Then I help it through. There you go.
No, I can't get it through the second one.
Miss Risa, why we the wire? Why can't we use our sewing
Needle.
not sewing in the
needle.
like we use for our bracelets thing, the bracelet for your hand. But then
You
we can use that. Why you use like a metal wire? We can use a sewing thing to put.
Yes, a
Then-
needle. Okay, then the second, after you put through the first hole, what is the second hole?
Okay, see, so the first one I went under, right? So the second one is over the top, see that? It just looks all the way straight to the top.
Oh. So the first one has to go through the under hole, right? There's
Underground hole.
there's one more piece of can you turn to the back? I mean, sorry, turn your item to the back.
There.
Ah, okay.
It comes out that way.
Goes over the axle and
Yes, over the
Okay.
axle, inside and out again.
okay, thank you.
Yes. And to answer your question, Constantine, the reason is because sometimes when we deal with young children, they will play with needles. Not everybody is careful with their needles. So when they pack this kind of project, it's safer using a wire. It can bend, it doesn't poke into your skin that easily. And also to them, it's cheaper as well.
Also, yes, but I use the needle to bracelet. I can do slowly.
Yes,
That's right.
because you took some time to learn.
Because you have
I
learned
took
how
some
to-
time to learn how to do it.
That's right. That's why now being homeschoolers, we are very lucky. We get to get involved with this kind of things. We don't have to worry. Normally we don't worry so much about the safety, but we teach our children how to handle them first.
So June, after you have done like the first thread, so you have to repeat the process for all the others, is it?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Just
And
that
then,
the one
but-
on axle here is different, that's all. The rest are the same.
is it the front or the back?
That's the front.
There's a front. So okay. Oh, so for now, like for the front, you have to go like the opposite direction. You have to go like over and under.
Okay, and let me show you. Okay, I'm doing a third one so I can show you easily.
Come, sir.
Okay,
I
see
need
that?
this.
See? So my first one was under. My second one was over.
Mm-hmm.
Third is under again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then the rest are the same.
You see that, Asmaya? Okay.
What is
So here, now you have to repeat the process.
What's the charger for the iPad?
Okay. Go over, go
We
under.
only have 2% left. I need to know where the charger iPad is.
Where's the one?
Here? What do I attach it to? What's the big?
This is what the wire is for. No. You have to put it on first.
This is
Yes.
can I do it? So
It's
my mom is she did the first one. How don't rush us.
She's not rushing us. Can I just see the front part again? That's all.
Yeah, I'm not rushing you. I have to show some of them who are finished
Yes.
master too, right?
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, waiting for someone doesn't mean that they follow exactly your speed. It means that when they are done with some steps, they can wait for you. And they're willing to explain to you and wait for you.
So I have here. So this thing is like your friend. Your needle and friend. Okay. So this one you was going under, right? Now you have to go this thing over and this one under. You see? You see that? You see? So the first one is
Then have to go to the whole
we
thing.
have to go through everything. Okay.
First of all, I have to machine.
The second string, does it matter which hole or which slot you go in?
It's one will follow all ones, two will follow all two.
One to follow all ones. Let me see where.
We need help.
Okay. Maya, while waiting, you go and get the other one, and then I want you to tie the knot first, for the third hole.
Like, I don't know. How? Which
Joan, can I see your second string?
Hang
What?
on, I'm taking this down.
new thread? Tie the knot here. Okay.
I don't know how. I don't know how you want it to do.
Front or back?
Mama, stop walking around. I think.
Eva, front or back?
I
Back,
hate
back,
woodwork.
back,
Okay, back.
back. Okay, we turn the other way first. Okay, put the first, okay,
Yeah.
level 1 hole, done. Level 2 hole, done. Can I see level 3? Level 1, done. Go up. Level 2 hole is done, the slot. Okay, okay, now this part, I need to see this part. Can you lift up your lever? Okay, the second hole goes to the second string goes to the second hole.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so
Now
you
you
go
can
to the
see
second hole.
It's always a slot, a hole, a slot, a hole.
Ah, okay,
And
because there are additional holes there.
Okay, then it will come out to the back in the opposite way.
Opposite hole. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, so slots will come out from a hole.
That's me. This slot, then through this hole, then move around it, then go through this hole. Then you saw me to go to this hole from the inside. Then later, right, the third string is tie a non-dead knot here. Then go. I need this thing.
Use a pencil.
So you're supposed to use this to help you to slot, is it?
So why you see what? It is meant to be like that. Then it's not in
Is that true, correct?
yes. The second string is just go over this picture. The third string
Yeah.
Can you stop?
I will do. I will do.
I can't remember.
You're supposed to look through the back, down there,
Then you're supposed to do me change it.
to catch it.
I'm supposed to put it through all the holes. Are we supposed to put it through all the holes?
Yep. These are actually the length of your cloth. You know, when you look at clothes properly, sometimes you'll see there's actually string going across and in horizontal and vertical. These are the vertical, these are the vertical lines. Oh, so that very difficult, right? Is it like this?
Don't move.
Is that right?
Yes. Yes, I am sure it goes to this hole.
But which side to go first?
Keep giving me on your face. Don't make them up.
Hole.
Okay, not too long. It must be short at least. Okay. Now just make it long so that you don't get to
That crisscross.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm telling you.
It's already chocolate.
That's opposite.
Opposite.
Yeah, this one it goes.
Okay, well, I thought you told me not here. Not.
No, I don't think you can do this. She has been doing this for 1,000 times. Like this, then tie a knot, is it?
No need to be great or else then it can be
Okay, that is not.
I don't know.
So you have to tell me how to do this.
Yeah.
Then
I go through this.
then this one is go down and up only.
You see, I teach you also.
This,
So that
then
goes to down. Do it really fast. Sini can.
under the rubber band.
Yeah.
No, you must tie this thing to the string. You must tie this thing together macam ni. Okay.
Hi, John. Can I just see what you're doing right now? This side, please.
Front.
Yeah,
first.
this is the front.
Yes.
See?
Okay, that's good. And
This one go all over. Then to this.
when we're doing the middle, yeah, do I go inside the middle hole?
Yeah. See that over there? Always
Okay.
a slot and a middle hole, slot middle hole.
Okay. And then the back.
Will be opposite.
Can I see your back, please?
Yeah, here.
But you say the order doesn't matter.
The same thing.
That's why.
All of them needs to go through the. Okay. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Welcome.
You have to keep on focusing on yours. I'm doing the more difficult part here. Okay?
I'm gonna push it out of the hole.
Where's that? Where's the method?
Oh, it's fine. I don't know what is the problem.
It's your this method thing.
Okay. Where is it? Okay? Now keep this. Let's tie this thing together.
I'm supposed to double knot.
Yes.
Yeah, we only knot the front ones because that's the beginning of your cloth. The tails at the back is for you to keep adding on to later on.
No, you're supposed to put right it. Okay, it is done.
Sorry?
Oh, no.
Need to put
I'm Matthias.
any more for me to do.
Yes, yes, yes. You have to keep on repeating the process. That's not this one.
Yikes.
How many must we do? The whole entire length?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Maya.
Teddy bear is what this thing?
Yes. No, be scared. Okay, see, Alhamdulillah. Want to wash hand? Abang, can you help Hajar wash hand, please?
Mommy, you.
Yes.
You.
Look.
No, she said you.
Me? No, I have to help Kakak darling. Please, that Abang help you.
Abang, wash Hajar's hand, please. Abang, wash Hajar's hand, please.
Sumaya, have you tied the knot, Sumaya?
Yes.
You done?
Just like
Then you put the other one through lah. No, you can just take a pen or something. Take a needle. We have needles, right? You use anything with a fine tip. You have to wait for this.
Abang baca dulu, abang.
Don't be rough to abang. She just wants me to wash your hand. So it's okay, Hajar. I will wash your diaper, okay? Wipe your hand.
You're done, Einstein.
I'm muting kakak.
I'm muting myself.
Einstein, you are done, right? Are you done with all of them? Do you want to go figure out how to weave it and then you can explain to them how to do the weaving part?
June, can I just pick at the back because I just want to look at the alignments of the holes.
Okay, hang on. Let me. Here. This is the back.
Thank you.
Welcome. So Einstein, from the instructions, can we figure out how to do the weaving itself? Ever figure out how to do the weaving part? Okay, I left 2 more. Everybody's done?
We're not done.
Okay, no problem.
We are not done too, but okay, we can go ahead.
It's okay, don't worry.
This, Macy.
Colin, we're not done.
Hey, Bully.
No, not now.
What did, Mom? I will have a question first.
Later.
No, quick one.
What is it?
What did the monkey say when his tail got caught by the lawnmower?
Oh,
Bananas!
okay.
Turn it off on the Zoom.
Can I read this?
Okay now? What's that?
What's that?
Okay,
She wasn't here.
locked out and locked in. Okay, so those who are ready,
I only done 4.
you have done 4. Okay, I'm gonna show the ones who are done, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tie a knot on the first string. And you can see this part, right? When you pull it to the back, you will see the separation of layers. There's going to be up and down. You can just slot this particular piece through the middle. See that?
Can we see the first knot where you tie?
You can choose not to tie also, but I just tied it. That's all. So I just tie on the first.
The 2 strings is coming from the one with the
machine.
Okay, so the string from the ice cream stick that you just went through tied to the first string on the machine.
Yes, I just tied to the first string, but you can choose not to tie also.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And once you go across, you just push it down, comb it down, and put it up. And coming back, you gotta go under. You gotta weave it back. So the first way over, okay, first way over, you slot through the hole here, right? And pull it out. Then you push it down. You pull it back again. Now you change the machine this way. You rotate it around. You'll see that it actually changes. The top will become bottom, bottom become top. And then you follow the pattern and you weave back. And you push it down again. So if you want your string to be tighter, you can put a stack of books, put it under a stack of books or something. So that it's tighter, the string in front will be tighter. Okay, I'm just gonna use the plant to help. I'm gonna pull it back. tighten it and use my plant. And push
Miss
it.
Rizal,
Yes. Yes.
Miss Rizal, why can
Can what?
what you did at the like the ice cream stick? You like make like line. Can I
what?
see that one more time?
This one here.
Yes.
Let's wrap it up.
Up here. Then
Yeah, I
you
just wrap
go
it
down and go down the
I
straight.
just wrap it, and once I use some, then I release some string. If I don't use it, I just roll it up. I only need this much, see, to go across.
Yeah, then you go down, then you make a move, right?
Okay, you want me to show you one more time?
Yes.
Okay, let me tighten it because I would like it tighter. And I'm going to roll it down because I have 4 rows already. I'm going to roll the wheel at the side, see, the gear, to bring down my cloth. See that? It helps to bring it down. And then it locks it after that. And I'm tightening it with my pot of plant because I want my string to be tighter. Okay, see the string is quite tight right now, right? Okay, let me turn sideways. So when I push it to the corner, I bring it back. Okay, I need it further. I press the flap down. So this time I follow the inside. There's a separation, you see that? If I put it through, every alternate is up now. My first one is up now. And then I pull across. When I get there, I use this comb to push it down. And I firm it down and bring it up. Next one we do is push this up and over. And then it will switch.
Wait, what? I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
See, it will switch. Let me show you again. See, from here, it's down, up. Now when I pull all the way forward, it changes to up, down. So it auto switch for you so that you don't have to weave it on your own. So this is a machine that came out long ago to help people weave clothes. If not, it will take very, very long. Nowadays, they use machine. Then I push it back all the way again, and then it will change. And I'll do the same thing again. I just slot through the middle at the back here. And then comb it down.
Let's see, pull it back and then flip the switch.
Yeah, and it's flip the switch again to bring it back. So this is very cool. So you can actually use your own yarn. You can buy colorful yarn, and then you can try to do this in different colors too.
What happens when you're done with it?
When you're done, you can just cut them up, and then you can remove the whole thing. See, now I have about 1 cm plus, so I roll it down again and bring it down. Release some of my string at the back. Yeah, you can roll it down, and then the cloth will start moving down. So over there, please.
My dream, and then I was leaning, and then I didn't realize.
Okay, I just swap it and go across.
You just go into you just go inside the strings like
I
that.
just go in between the strings over here.
Yes.
Yeah. And then just pull across. And then you comb it down so that it pushes it down at the same time. See that?
Yes.
And it'll become little checkers. So these things in our clothes, in our cotton clothes, if you look very carefully, you can peel them off layer by layer. And you swap again. So in real life, like in China last time around long ago, when they weave clothes like this, they will have a very huge machine. They will have a very, very huge machine to do this. So they have a long piece of cloth. And after that, they will do embroidery on it sometimes to make it even more pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this now. We are gonna do the last one, which is the easiest of them all. I'm gonna remove this to the side. I'm putting it away, okay? And then your pack is probably different from my pack, but it's the same thing. We're gonna open it up. And you have a straw, 2 packets of powder.
I don't get that.
Okay, sure. This one. Yours is probably look different from mine also because the batch that I bought for your ran out. So these are the new ones I've gotten. Yep, you should get the circular one, which is very fun to play with. Okay. They say 100 ml, 100 over here. That's where it's supposed to go, 100 cc. But before we put this, I'm going to show you on its own, okay? I'm going to make it small, make small little cups, and then we're going to see what happens. And I'll give you a white paper. Okay. I'm going to add some water in there. And then we're going to add some powder and see what happens. So we all wonder, right, what is in the powder? So I'm going to show you one by one what are these powder and what will happen when you add water to it. I'm going to open my purple one first. I'm going to add a little bit into it. You can see it turns purple. I'm going to stir it. The first one turns purple, yeah? And I'm going to open up the second one.
The purple one turns purple.
The first purple pack, the liquid that comes out from it is purple. So guess the red color? What color do you think it is?
Red.
I think it's red, yeah? Let's see.
How much water do you put inside?
Yes,
White.
for you, you're supposed to follow this.
The red change into white is a trick.
It's a trick,
It's
right?
white.
Yeah, you stir. See, there's no color. Okay, let's see what happens when you pour them together. Ready?
Ones are pink.
It changed color.
All pink.
And there's bubbles as well.
Pink. It becomes pink.
Yeah, it becomes pinkish color, right? So from there, we know that actually it changes the color because of pH value. The color changes because the second pack, the red color one, is acidic. So if you taste a little bit of it, it should taste sour. You can try it.
But it's edible.
It's edible. This is drinkable too. Then you can try the other pack. It's sweet. So this pack is sweet.
Can you drink it?
Yes, you can. It's edible. And this pack is sour. Okay? And what creates the little bubbles just now is actually baking soda and citric acid. We've done this project before with the volcano, remember? It's the same thing. So what we're going to do is, you're going to do this. You can add water until about the line here, until a line there.
The water must be under the line, until the line.
Until or slightly under is fine. I'm going to do a little lesser. I'm hoping it doesn't freeze all the way out of the bottle. Okay, so I'm going to add the sweet solution in there. Inside this powder, there's actually baking soda. They put sugar in there, coloring in there, and they put baking soda in there. And you're gonna shake it. Yeah, as well as possible. Einstein, did yours have bubbles coming out, have foams coming out just now?
Do you, excuse me, do
Yes.
we have to put all of them?
Then take the
Yes, you pour all the powder in it.
then you pour inside the purple one. You see?
Yeah. And you stir it until you don't see anything under.
I don't want, I want to save some.
You can save some. You can put half the amount and you can save some. It's okay.
You can say half and save some, she said.
John, how much water, please?
Water is about 100. It's up to the line they show you. On the bottle, there's a line.
Okay.
Because 100 cc. Holly, can you help me get me a plate before it? I'm asking Colin to help me get a plate just in case, you know, might get messy on my side.
This one is just plain fine and
I shake it really well. I'm gonna add a red color now. I'm gonna open the hole. For the whole thing in it, yeah.
This.
Okay, there you go. There it goes. Yep, it's messy.
Oh,
You put the whole thing, it's messy. Put a plate.
what did she add?
She had all of it.
This idea is the
Oh, she
same.
had a plate.
This idea is the same as your volcano with baking soda and citric acid, except they added color into the first purple solution, and usually they use things. You can use even things like plants like what is it, blue pea flower. It gives the same thing also with sugar. So sugar, you can use blue pea
It
powder,
explodes.
and then you can use baking soda.
Do I have to put all?
You ask her, you unmute and say, excuse me, Auntie,
Do we have to?
excuse me, Auntie June.
Excuse me, Auntie
Yes.
June. Do we have to put all of the red soda to make a volcano?
Yeah, if you do a volcano, you put everything. Then you put it up to 100 for water. You stir the blue color, the purple color packs inside properly first before you add the pink one.
Okay, Mister.
Pink one, now what do? Stir, swirl. Swirl, swirl.
And if you're done with that, you can stir a bit more before you drink it. If not,
Where's the stirrer?
I don't have a stir.
that's a straw. The straw is a stirrer. Okay? Okay, it's super sweet. So you can add, you can pour it out. You can add like
Why is my volcano not working?
you can add ice to it. You can add water to it and the different cup.
Take
Very,
it like
very
this.
sweet.
Put your hand over it. See what my palm? Put my palm here. You can shake
Oh,
it.
very pour everything in as quick as possible.
Go. You try.
This and pink.
Well, probably you didn't use all your powder. You didn't use all the purple. You pour some more purple in there, maybe it'll save a little bit if you want.
Yeah, if you want.
You want a volcano, you're gonna have to pour a little more.
Correct. And if not at home, you can also do it yourself with just, if you want just to do a volcano at home, you can just use baking powder, the baking soda powder.
Shake, shake, shake.
And you can use it.
Come on, volcano. I tried my best.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Auntie June, but mine is not working.
Okay, it means that at the beginning, when you after adding the water and the purple powder, you didn't add everything, did you?
I put the red, the purple, and water.
Okay, you're supposed to put the water, you add the purple only, you stir it up, then you add the red powder.
Didn't have the red. Is that what you did? Purple first? You put the red in here. I don't know. Did you put the purple first? I thought you put the purple first.
Yeah, I have to put the purple in.
Well, you can do that if you want. That's just more water for you. Let's put it in there.
Yeah, it's very, very sweet. So please add some water, some ice, dilute it. If you like it this sweet, go ahead. Okay, and then we are done for today. Anybody wants to have, wants to do something with, you want to do the volcano again with the citric acid and baking soda powder? If you want, I can try to pack it in onto August, okay? Let mommy know. Mommy can
Thank you,
see it.
Auntie John, for the sunset parent. When you close the thing, the volcano, you can hear.
You can hear the sizzling sound, right?
Thank you, Auntie John.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye. See you.
Mexico.
Yes?
Can you show us how to do the weaving thing again?
Okay, sure. Let me pour this.
Thank you, Auntie John. Thank you, Auntie John.
You're most welcome.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Auntie John. Bye.
Bye. Okay, I'm gonna show her the weaving part.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See ya.
You. Hello.
Hello, still here. Okay, entangle. Okay, which part do you want me to show you?
The after we weave everything. After we weave everything.
So after you finish building and you want to start to weave, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you see this here? When you move this way, the string shows a up and down, right? When you pull all the way to the back, it will reverse it. Can you see whether it works for you?
No, I think something.
Yeah, I think this thing is very loose. So we just this thing very loose.
Okay.
If it's loose, you put glue. If the handle is loose, you can put glue on it. I put glue on mine.
Okay. So this is my
Wow.
This is one of the parts that you can put glue. Okay.
I can show you when I actually switch it over, the strings will switch.
Wow.
See that? Can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah, the side view, you can see that. So now it's going to switch back again. There you go. So from here, it will go crisscross. And then you come back again.
Mommy.
All right.
So we gotta make sure that,
This is for the drink.
yeah. I'm going to shorten the string again.
This is drink, abang.
There you go.
Supaya you focus here, focus here.
See, so I have already shortened mine to the front, so I can show you again. So from here,
Semuanya focus here.
okay, see from here, my top string, I can see that this is on top, means I need to reverse it right now. If not, I will not get a cross. So I gotta switch it sideways, and then it will be swapped around. There'll be a cross over there. Okay, hang on, someone called me. Hello, yes, hi. 对，什么事？
That's why this one is complex.
可以，没问题。对，好的，好的，谢谢。OK， Proper delivery. Okay, so after I make sure there's a cross here, I slot in between at the frame here. And you can always double check. You see, when I bring it forward here, you can see it's crossed. See that?
Okay.
Yeah, it's crossed. So from there, if I pull across and I push it down, oops, stuck on my machine. Okay, you can see it has crisscrossed itself, correct? See that?
Can you like can you show how is this thing being used?
How
As
is
in-
it used?
Yeah. What's the function actually?
It's to weave a cloth.
There's a thread.
It's to weave a cloth. This is how they weave our normal clothes, our cloth, like cotton cloth and stuff. You can look at this.
Yeah.
So if I keep weaving it this way, it will become a cloth.
Yeah. Understand. So let me see.
Yeah. So we are showing them how people use to make cloth.
Okay, what I mean is that this one, right? So you just like you caught the cloth. So now I untangle it or something.
So which part of it untangle? You just untangle a little bit only, just enough to go to reach the other side. So now I'm just gonna weave normal again. See, if I push it down, you can see all those becomes a straight line again.
Sorry. So if I'm just starting, so I can how do I?
If I are
How do I
starting,
determine which is the first one and the second
it doesn't
one?
matter. If you start under first, the next one is on top. If you start on top, the next is under. So it actually doesn't matter.
I do this. Right, can you see? So you put this in between.
Yeah. So the string at the back should be quite firm, so that it can be actually you can see clearer. That's why I'm using my hand to press the back. Earlier I used the pot of blood. And I push it down.
Then yeah, then then I go again.
I switch.
And switch. Is this thing switching? Doesn't switch. Doesn't switch. No, it doesn't switch. It doesn't switch, right? So okay, so somewhere you have to turn it to so you switch. Is it?
Does it switch for her?
You have to turn it the other way, right?
If it doesn't switch, that means that the board might be done the wrong way. That means this board here and the one at the back, they are not reversed.
Smile, keep watching, Smile. Okay, so you slot in the thing on the side that you ended.
Yeah, I just slot it through and then throw to and fro.
To and fro. Okay.
That's correct. And when your string runs out, you just take a new string and then continue, and then tie and continue again. That's all. Yeah, I'm going to release this ones now. Yeah. So if I push them properly, they should be right on top of each other. Because earlier it wasn't very firm. It was looser. Yeah, see, if I put them together, they becomes like a cloth.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Can you just do 3-4 more steps for us to see?
Sure. Okay, let me tighten it first.
Smile, come, let's watch Maya.
Wait, let me take out some first. Okay, let me tighten it correctly. Let it block first. That's why the strings in the front got to be aligned properly as well.
Sorry, but I think before, if let's say I'm starting from scratch, right? Do I have to tie I think you mentioned that you have to tie it somewhere.
Tie the front here. Tie here. On the movable bar here with the gear, you're supposed to tie onto here.
So tie one strand there, is it?
Tie one for each. So
no,
if
so that is done.
Okay,
that is done here.
Yeah,
but
then this
I'm talking
side.
about the one on the ice cream stick.
Here.
Oh, so I tie on one of the strings.
Yeah, I just tie on one strings here.
So the first one, right?
Correct.
Ajar don't touch anything. Please, darling, I'm trying to.
I'm gonna tighten it.
Hold on.
So the comb actually is a good thing. The comb helps to push it down and tighten it to in the same row. But now because I messed it up earlier, taking it out, so I'm trying to manual do it for a while first. There you go. Yeah. So when you press it down forward, to make sure that it's the same distance away. I'm going to tie this back. Are you enjoying your drink? Okay, she wants it too. Okay. So I'm using, you can use a book, use a few heavy books behind, put it behind so that it can make it stay firm. I'm just using my hand for right now. So you can see now is this way. Okay, so when I did this one in front, it should be this way. So when I'm done with it, I have to switch it around first. See that? I switch first, then I put across in between them again. It always has to be one on top, one under, one on top, one under. Yeah. If you want it more stable, you can also just string the first one through the hole in front as well. So it can be done this way too. Okay, let me show you. Like if it's a kid doing it and having a hard time trying to stay firm on it, you can string the end over there.
Do you see?
Yeah, here. So if the small kit you can do is you can string the ending through the hole first before you start using it. Okay, so I finished this one.
Can read the thing, it doesn't switch. I don't see it switching.
Okay, if it doesn't switch right, then you take a look at the board. Check the board, the front board. Is it opposite? This one, mine starts with a slot first. And when I turn to the back, it's a hole. It becomes a hole. Are yours this way or is it the same?
Oh, it's the same.
It's the same, that means you must take out the board and then switch the backboard.
Take out the board and switch.
Yeah, switch the board. Rotate the board so that it's a slot and a slot followed by a hole. Or the other way around is fine too.
I see. That means the board was built wrongly.
Yes, correct.
So I have to retread this thing.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So I think I see.
If you retread, it's not that bad. If you take out the top here, right? And you take out the string from here.
Yeah.
Just take out the one from this board.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you flip it, you thread it before you fix it up again.
Okay, can.
Yeah.
I think I'll try to switch it up and then see whether it switches. Yeah, the one that doesn't switch.
Yeah, if you actually switch it properly, then it will switch. Because the holes at the back, if you can see that, right? Whenever I move, it moves down. The one at the back will move up. So it helps push and pull the string up and down.
Okay, Ken.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, see you.
Okay, see you.
It's similar to
Okay, I'm going to log out to.
Guys, bye.
Bye-bye. See you.